Aquarius. Welcome to my weekly general relationship reading. In this week, I'm going to tell you another set of story happened in February, which is can show you how synchronicity works, right? Back in February, I have listened to two outstanding reading. This first reading is the February 2nd, February 1st, 2023. Um, and there's Tarot channel just Sayin Tarot Oracle, who published video titled Taurus. This is faded. Next 40 hours, Tarot and Oracle reading 2023. So in that reading, she mentioned the co-creation in this upcoming week, right? The February 5th, Katy Tarot published a video titled as Taurus, Unexpected Miracle Land in Your Laps, 6 to 12. If you look at the Katy Tarot, usually always have some topic as a miracle or the blessing. So a lot of times people usually discount it or just skip it away. But all those meaningful titles, it does create some impact on the life of the people. I think let me give you one of the example for this reading. I will give you an example, tips how to do the co-creation with spirit and divine at the end of this reading. All right. So Katy Tarot mentioned in February 5th, she was specified the February 6 to 12 for the Taurus. She said, we have the card of synchronicity. Your prayer and question are being answered by synchronicity events. Notice them in order to increase the flow. So all you need to do is taking notice of those events, those synchronicity when they take place in their life. Right. So she and also have a lot of card reading over there. And what happened was February, beginning of February, I started to notice my dishwasher is malfunction. So the dishwasher, when the timer point to 2, at one morning I get it up and nothing is working. The dirty dishes was still there. I was so annoyed, and I had tried to fix it. There is no way to fix. I had a plan to replace the dishwasher. I kind of figure out the day to go to Home Depot's and measure my dishwasher size and plus place an order. So it's approximately probably $400 or $500, right? So on the week unfolding at the February 6th, and it is still break until the one morning. I have been not using the dishwasher for that almost 2 weeks. When it get into middle of the that week, I think it's February 8th or 9th, one of a sudden at the morning, I hear the dishwasher is kicking off, it's running. I was so excited. I went to my kitchen to look, and dishwasher is up and running as normal. I tried to figure out what happened, right? If it's break, this is physical things, right? Even though I know there is reading talk about that, I did write down those events as they requested, right? Um, but the next day, I started to test it. I tested, no timer is working. I tested the 1 hour is working. It was working. I tested 2 hour mark. I thought it's not going to working, but it turns out it is working. It was working, and I did the 3 hour. Just run the dishwasher without doing anything. It is working. So when I come back to think about that, what does that mean for this? Is you know, the synchronicity of the event, right? This was broken and then fixed. Those are synchronicity of event and bring this serendipity to my life. But there is much more is the co-create with universe, and which is just the Sayin Tarot Oracle. That channel was talked about, right? So they co-create because I'm co-create with spirit and divine. I was given the power to tell my at here to let you guys know the spirit and divine power. It is working. It is reflected in the people's life. So what does co-create with spirit and divine means? The co-creation with spirit and divine refer to the process of collaborating with a higher power of conscience to bring about a positive change in the world. It involves acknowledge of presence of a higher intelligence or creating force in the universe and align one intention and action with this force. This co-creative process involves developing a deep sense of connection with divine through the practice such as meditation, prayer, and other spiritual practice. By connecting with those higher power, individual can tap into its wisdom, guidance, and creative energy to bring their vision and dream to life. So the creation with spirit and divine also involved the surrendering the flow of life and trusting that everything is unfolding according to greater plan or purpose. It requires letting go of need to control the outcomes. Instead, allow the universe to guide the one path. So overall, if I summarize up, is co-creation involved a deep sense of faith, trust, and surrender, as well as willingness to align oneself with greater vision and purpose beyond one's individual ego. So this week I'm talk about this to you, and at the end of this video, I'm gonna talk about how I did it. And in next following weeks, I will talk about in the same week, I have 2 other examples I want to share with you. If you like my story, definitely subscribe it. I wrote a book, A Journey Must Be Taken playlist, which have a lot more story about those kind of similar with synchronicity. Definitely, I suggest you to have a copy to read it. I'm going to use the Universe Weekly Tarot for the main energy and using the I Ching as clarifier. At the end of reading, I'm going to pull uh, the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle for additional guidance. Please stay at the end of this video. All right, Aquarius. So for your the most recent past energy is the devils. Your current energy, oh, you fly it out, is the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So for this week, unfolding energy, crossing energy is the Four of Wands. Your unexpected energy is, oh, look at two. Unexpected energy is Six of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. And your potential outcome, oh, wow. Potential outcome is Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords reversed. Okay. All right. Let me, oh, I forgot your bottom of your deck is the King of Swords. So this is your foundation. Okay. All right, let me use reaching to clarify that. So for the Aquarius past, most recent past energy is the shock. Your current energy is the vessel. Your unfolding energy is nearing. Your unexpected energy is gradual progress. And your potential outcome is great exciting. All right, Aquarius. So you do have the one major arcana there, which is in your past energy is the devil. So let's look at it. So you are feel you're stuck, right? On the one hand, you're stuck in this kind of partnership, relationship, right? And from the positive side, you feel like that this relationship is really aligned together, right? And it's potentially like love relationship. Where I look at those male and female is actually chained together, right? But you clarify as a shock, right? You really realize this relationship, right? You are shocked, and you feel surprised, right? And you really get into that stage of the have that kind of realization, right? And your foundation is your King of Swords, right? You have the King of Swords. You're very clear about the direction you are going, right? And you have this Two of Wands energy, right? You want to this person is sitting over there with a wand. Another one is standing there, hold the globe, right? So he look at his partner is coming, right? This is really look at the partnership, even on the team or relationship environment. You are look at the really look at the in the future what the relationship you want to be into, and in your finance from you really feel good about yourself where you are, and you have enough money, enough support from your in your team or your kids, your parents, right? And you feel good housing, right? You feel good about it, right? So it clarifies vessel. The vessel is you really have the good people surrounding you, can carry you to the as life goes on, right? No matter what this is, right? From the source, the God, spirit and divine, who is always being with you. This is your current energy. As week unfolding, you have that kind of sense of celebration, right? This is the four of one. It's more like you are thinking about the marriage. They might be moving together. Maybe potentially get married or just engaged, right? And from each card is called nearing. So the timing wise, you're really looking forward, and this basically reconfirm with you, it's almost there. Just continue to working on that, right? This is said arrived at the 8th month, right? Um, if it runs 8 months, that is down the way from there, right? So your unexpected energy coming is the um, Seven of Pentacles. So you have something to share with people, like in terms of money wise, you feel like abundance, right? Secure. This may be tax seasons, right? This might be end of year, end of quarter, especially you got, if you are in the corporate environment, the Q1 February might be a bonus, and um, the reward coming in, promotion coming in, right? And so you feel abundance. You want to share with people who you want, who is needed. You're not share with anyone, right? You use your skill to share with people who actually need it. From another perspective, you do have a lot of people to looking upon you. So you feel good about your financial situation at here. And you also have an unexpected energy of Ace of Sword. Look at this Ace of Sword. This is uh, a new idea, new thought, right? Which this thought will bring you, the crown, the proposal you will have with this fourth one's energy, right? So the emotion you express, and with this idea, with those the divine for your express to your divine counterpart. So that is really unexpected for you, right? And you clarify as gradually progress. So what you are thinking you are doing, it's happening. You don't feel it's not moving. As a matter of fact, it's suddenly it's suddenly happening, right? So your potential outcome is for the things you are doing is the Queen of Pentacle, right? So look at it. We have a King of Pentacle and a Queen of Pentacle. So you got the most the abundance card in Tarot at the same period, right? So whatever you are energy you are thinking from your divine male and masculine, divine feminine, right? You guys are counterpart, the relationship wise, right? Um, so you have your team up. You guys should have very abundance, financial security, abundance, right? It was clarified as this page of sword reversed, right? So this page of sword is really a new initiative, a new idea. You try to move in uh, your relationship forward, right? But since it's reversed, you are not moving forward with this new idea. You already sitting on the pretty with your good finance, uh, sense of abundance, right? So you don't really need to move in at this moment and try to do something new, move something new. Stay still for a moment. Enjoy what you have. Reach out to this, your divine counterpart, always planning to celebrate in what's coming celebration, or you're moving in, or you're engaged or to get married, right? So that is what you want to do. What they said that is great exciting. It is is way better than what you expected by end of this week. Aquarius, I'm so glad I delivered this message, right? Looks like in your life there are so many good things happening here. Let me summarize as you starting with the most recent passes, you really feel like they get stuck, right? You don't know how to untangle or the moving forward. As this week, uh, currently, you feel like you have that clarity and you feel abundance. You look at the future, you have that the optimistics about that, and you have people surrounding you, which is supporting you. Uh, and as week goes by, you have that energy of the uh, uh, a celebration, engagement, moving, or they get married. Then it's coming, it's nearing, right? Maybe it's coming the eighth months, right? Um, so I know your unexpected energy, you have that kind of abundance. You really uh, want to share with people. So that's what you're unexpected, right? And you have that suddenly have initiative, you have that emotion need to express to with this sharing, right? By end of this period, you really sitting pretty to enjoy this moment. That's way better than what you expected from the initial energy. All right, Aquarius, I'm so happy to deliver this message. Let me pull additional oracle card for the uh, from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Dear Spirit and Angel and uh, Divine and Descended Master, please deliver guidance for Aquarius for upcoming week. All right. So for this, you have the Soul Star activation. Fulfill soul contract. Remember who you are. So this is come back, work with this energy as week goes by, right? There's you will remember the soul contract, your divine masculine, divine feminine, for those kind of counterpart, fulfill that the soul contract. Remember who you are. That the soul star, the mind will be active at this period of time by this card. All right, Aquarius, I wish you have a blessing week, upcoming week. As I promised, I will tell you the tip. How do I uh, get into the co-creation with Spirit and Divine? All the synchronicities at the end of this video. So just like you always have that untapped the potential to be in sync with universe. So what you need to do is first you need to listen to those tarot reading often. Each tarot reading may capture only one thread of your thought, There are, if you have so many thought initiative on your mind, uh, so our other tarot reading, oracle reading will definitely help you. That's first. That will put your mind into sync with universe. Uh, when you try to co-create the universe, you will need to write down your diary. The diary is going to be you need to name your diary. Not only name your diary, you need to set up your clear goal. What do you want to have this co-creation with the higher power? What is about? Have the clear goal, right? Say I want to have my subscriber get into uh, 20K or 200K or or 2 million K. So you have this clear goal, and then you want to achieve it. You have to trust the things will unfold on the best interest of you, and you have to use all the force you have. Everything you do is working toward that goal. Magic could happen, magic will happen, but magic will not happen just like the something you like you get granted. It's hard work. The co-creation is hard work. You will have used whatever you want, the effort to push through to reach that goal. Just want to say this: the magic happen like that way. You know that goal you can achieve. It's like one layer between you and that goal, but you just don't know how to get it. So you would try out 10 different way to reach that goal. You may exhaust all the option. At the last, it will happen. All right. I hope this tip does uh, give you some kind of insight, enlightenment. I will talk you more tips at next week.